Long before meal prep videos and budget blogs, the Navajo were masters of kitchen economics. These weren't just cooking techniques. These were survival algorithms that turned every ingredient into a financial weapon. This isn't about cutting coupons. This is about transforming how you think about food, money, and survival. Get ready to learn kitchen hacks so genius, they'll make your current approach look like financial suicide. Most people see food spoilage as just another expense. The Navajo saw it as a financial crime. Every year, the average American household throws away $1,600 in food. That's like taking a stack of cash and watching it rot in your trash can. But the Navajo had a different approach. They turned food preservation into an art form that could save you thousands. This isn't about fancy equipment or complicated techniques. It's about understanding how food actually works. The salt and sun preservation method is your ticket to cutting food costs dramatically. Let me break it down into 4 simple steps. Step 1. Thin slice meat against the grain. And I mean really thin. This isn't about thick cuts. This is precision engineering. Step 2. Create a simple salt rub, but not just any salt. We're talking sea salt, mixed with traditional herbs like juniper and sage. These aren't just flavors. They're natural preservatives that have been used for generations. Step 3. Sun-dry or use low-temperature smoking. You're not just drying meat. You're concentrating nutrition, eliminating moisture, and creating a preservation method that can keep food edible for months. Step 4. Store in a breathable container. This final step is crucial. It allows air circulation while protecting your preserved meat. Let's talk numbers. Commercial jerky costs $25 to $30 per pound. Your Navajo method? $3 to $5 per pound. That's an annual savings of $500 to $800 on protein alone. But this isn't just about saving money. This is about understanding food at a molecular level. The Navajo knew exactly how moisture impacts protein, how salt inhibits bacteria, how wind and sun could transform a piece of meat into a concentrated nutrition source. You don't need a professional kitchen. You need intelligence, a simple rack, natural salt, patience. That's your preservation strategy. The Navajo didn't just preserve food, they preserved financial freedom. And now so can you. Most kitchens are financial crime scenes. The average family throws away 30% of their food. That's like taking $50 out of every $150 you spend on groceries and tossing it directly in the trash. The Navajo had a different philosophy. Zero waste wasn't a trendy hashtag, it was survival. This isn't about recycling leftovers. This is about transforming every single ingredient into maximum value. Let me show you how. Step 1. Ingredient mapping. Before you cook anything, you're going to look at every ingredient and ask, how many meals can I create from this? Take a chicken. Most people see one meal. The Navajo saw multiple economic opportunities. The meat becomes your first meal. The bones, they're making stock. The skin, crispy garnish. The organs, nutrient-dense protein. Step 2. Preservation layering. Whatever doesn't get used immediately gets transformed. Vegetable scraps become broths. Meat trimmings become jerky. Overripe fruits become preserves. Step 3. Multi-purpose cooking. One pot, multiple meals. A single cooking session becomes a week's worth of nutrition. Let's break down the math. The average family wastes $1,500 in food annually. Using these techniques, you're looking at cutting that waste by 70%. That's $1,050 back in your pocket. But this isn't just about money. This is about respect. Respect for the ingredient. Respect for the work that went into growing that food. Respect for your own economic survival. Walk into any grocery store, and you're walking into a financial trap. Processed foods aren't just killing your health, they're destroying your wallet. The Navajo knew something most people have forgotten. The most expensive ingredient is the one you buy, not the one you create. Let me show you how to replace store-bought items with homemade alternatives that will save you hundreds. Step 1. Dairy replacement strategy. Store-bought yogurt, $4 per container. Homemade Navajo yogurt, less than 50 cents. You'll need just 2 ingredients, milk and a starter culture. That's it. No preservatives, no fancy equipment, just pure economic intelligence. Step 2. Bread transformation. A loaf of artisan bread costs $5 to $7. Your Navajo bread? About 50 cents per loaf. We're talking flour, water, salt, and traditional techniques that turn simple ingredients into culinary gold. Step 3. Seasoning alchemy. Spice blends at the store? $4 to $6 per tiny jar. Your homemade version? Pennies. Dried herbs from your garden, ground with traditional techniques, creating flavors that put store-bought to shame. Let's talk numbers. The average family spends $4,000 annually on processed foods. Using these techniques, you're looking at cutting that by 40%. That's $1,600 back in your pocket. But this isn't just about money. This is about taking control, transforming your kitchen from a consumption zone to a production center. The Navajo didn't buy food, they created it. And now so can you. Your kitchen is bleeding money, and you don't even know it. The average American household spends $1,500 annually just on cooking energy. But the Navajo? They turned cooking into an economic superpower. This isn't about saving pennies, this is about redesigning how you think about energy in the kitchen. Step 1. Thermal mass cooking. Forget expensive electric stoves. We're talking about cooking methods that use heat so efficiently, one fire can cook multiple meals. A traditional clay pot isn't just a cooking vessel, it's a thermal battery. You heat it once, and it continues cooking for hours. One log of wood, multiple meals, zero additional energy. Step 2. Solar cooking techniques. The sun isn't just a light source, it's a free, unlimited cooking energy. A simple reflective surface can turn sunlight into a cooking powerhouse. Imagine cooking an entire meal without touching a single electrical switch. No gas, no electricity, just pure solar intelligence. Step 3. Insulation mastery. Most people lose 80% of their cooking heat to the environment. The Navajo created cooking methods that trap and recycle heat. Underground cooking pits, heavily insulated containers, techniques that keep food hot for hours after initial cooking. Let's break down the numbers. The average family spends $1,500 on cooking energy. These techniques can cut that by 60%. We're talking $900 back in your pocket annually. But this isn't just about money. This is about understanding energy as a resource, not an unlimited commodity. The Navajo didn't pay for energy, they mastered it. And now, so can you. Most people see food as something you buy. The Navajo saw food as a strategic resource to be managed like a financial portfolio. Seasonal food intelligence isn't a technique. It's a survival algorithm that can save you thousands. Step 1. Harvest timing mastery. Every season has a financial opportunity. Summer isn't just hot weather, it's your preservation window. When tomatoes are cheap in August, you're not buying a few. You're buying in bulk. When apples flood the market in fall, you're not paying retail. You're buying entire bushels and transforming them into preserves, sauces, and dried fruits. Step 2. Bulk purchasing strategy. The difference between buying 1 pound of something and 50 pounds isn't just quantity. It's an entirely different economic approach. Imagine purchasing an entire season's worth of produce at 70% below retail, not through coupons, through pure strategic intelligence. Step 3. Preservation cycle. Each preserved item is like a financial investment. A jar of homemade tomato sauce in December isn't just food, it's a hedge against winter pricing. You're not just cooking, you're creating a personal food bank that operates at a fraction of grocery store prices. Let's talk numbers. The average family spends $6,000 annually on groceries. Using these techniques, you're looking at cutting that by 35%. That's $2,100 back in your pocket. But this isn't just about money. This is about transforming your relationship with food from a consumer to a strategist. The Navajo didn't buy food by the week. They managed food by the season. And now, so can you. If these strategies blew your mind, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and drop a comment below. Which of these 5 strategies surprised you the most? Your engagement helps this knowledge reach more people who need it.